More than 2,000 small-scale farmers in that province have finally received cash donations to save their struggling businesses. They've been waiting for weeks for these funds from the Agriculture, Land Reform and Rural Development Department. My colleague Spamandla Goke has been speaking to some of the beneficiaries in Howick. He joins us now. So Spa, what have the farmers been telling you?
They have welcomed this relief. They say it will assist them a lot because they have been struggling with their businesses ever since the national lockdown was announced and implemented. Some of them had to shut down their businesses. About 98 million rand was distributed here today in a form of vouchers, not hard cash vouchers. It differs, it's a case-by-case scenario. Others were given 50,000 rand, others 35,000 and 10,000. In total, more than 2,700 benefited, but only 50 were invited here today because of the lockdown regulations. But let's speak to one of the beneficiaries here, Ishmael, who will talk to us about how is she going to use this relief to resuscitate her business. Thank you very much for your time. It's a much-needed relief. How is it going to assist you?
Well, I had stated in my application form that I wanted a few inputs. And with that, I think it's going to go a very long way to get all what I needed. In fact, whatever I said on my application, I have been given.
How has COVID-19 and the lockdown affected your business?
Well, first the labourers, the farm workers, they decided not to come through. And besides that, we were all confused, of the COVID. Should we go to work? Should we not go to work? Even us, because we are also workers at the farm ourselves, even though we're owners, but we still had that confusion. In that confusion, you cannot miss out. You cannot wake up in the morning and go to the farm. So some of our crops were a bit damaged because of that, but we came back and we continued, and having this money coming through, it's going to be of great benefit to us, really, yeah.
Okay, thank you very much for your time. Well, that's one of the beneficiaries, basically, like we've alluded earlier on. There are more than 2,700 of them. Initially, there were 4,000 applications, but not all of them were granted. Right now, we are joined by the MEC for Agriculture in KwaZulu-Natal, Ubonge Sithole Mloyi. Thank you very much for your time. More than 4,000 applications, only 2,700 were approved. What are you going to do about those who didn't get this relief because they also need it?
Because we could afford to give that much, but others, it's not that we did not want to give them, but they were disqualified because of the process that we had to embark on. Some of our small-scale farmers does not keep the record. They don't even write down their stock. Then when you try to calculate, they can't even reach 20,000 because especially those that are selling chickens, they don't do those things. So we are hoping that when we come back out after this, we'll educate them first, but at the same time, we are going to cushion them because they have also been affected by COVID-19. So we can't say that because they did not qualify on the criteria that we have said, so they are out of the system. No, they are not. They are going to be part of the system, and the Minister Titiza says to us, she is going to look at whether we take about 5% of our grant that are given to us to cushion them. So we're hoping that that is going to be finalized and we are going to assist them.
Interestingly enough, though, more than 43% of the beneficiaries are women and young people. Talk to us about how this relief will basically help small and medium-scale farmers in KwaZulu-Natal.
This because we are supposed to be dealing with food security. We are emphasizing that each and every household must have food. And this relief is going to assist in that aspect of saying that we are growing the food security aspect of our province, but at the same time we want to see them growing in this industry. With the little that we have given them, and as they are a small-scale house farmers, we are expecting them to grow in the industry. And hence, we have all these programs that you will know that we have one home, one garden. We give them the support that they ask us to do. So with this COVID-19 relief fund, it's going to make a huge difference to them.
Are you assisting them, though, in spending this wisely?
We are assisting them because we have not given them the cash, hard cash. But what has happened is that we have agreed that we are going to give them voucher. We are certain that for what they have asked us, that we must meet them with, they are going to buy that, and then it's going to make a difference, a huge difference in their production.
Okay, ma, thank you very much for time. That is MEC for Agriculture in KwaZulu-Natal, Ubongi Sithole Mloyi. This is crucial when one takes into account the fact that more than 25% households in KwaZulu-Natal are struggling with access to food. It's one of the things that featured strongly here when they were being given those vouchers as part of the COVID-19 relief scheme.
Sibonge Siphamandla Goge out in KwaZulu-Natal for us.